It's past midnight. You're driving through West Milford. No streetlights, no houses, no signal. Just your headlights cutting a narrow tunnel through the trees. The road curves slowly, endlessly, like it doesn't want you to see what's ahead. You check your rearview mirror. Nothing. Then, headlights far behind you. You don't remember seeing a car. You keep driving. They get closer. Still no engine sound. Just light. Closer. Closer. Then suddenly, they're gone. No turnoff. No side road. No explanation. You tell yourself it's nothing. Just your mind playing tricks. Until you reach the bridge. You stop. Step out of the car. The air feels wrong. Too quiet. You toss a coin into the water. It hits the surface. And then, something splashes back. This is Clinton Road. A 10-mile stretch cutting through the forests of northern New Jersey. Often called one of the most haunted roads in America. But tonight, we're not just telling ghost stories. We're digging into everything tied to this road. The legends people swear are real, the documented crimes that actually happened, and the darker rumors of cult activity, organized crime, and extremist groups hiding deep in the woods. Because Clinton Road isn't just eerie, it's complicated. And the deeper you go, the less it feels like fiction. Clinton Road runs through protected land, reservoirs, and dense forest in West Milford. Large stretches are undeveloped. No sidewalks, no lighting, very few homes. At night, it becomes something else entirely. Locals will tell you, you don't stop on Clinton Road. Not because of ghosts, but because of what could be out there. One witness recounted the following event. I drove it once around 1 a.m. just to see what the hype was about. About halfway through, I realized I hadn't seen another car in like 10 minutes. Then out of nowhere, this pickup is behind me. No headlights at first, then they flick on. I sped up. It stayed right there. Then I hit a curve and it was just gone. There's nowhere it could have gone. That isolation does something to people. It amplifies every sound, every shadow, every thought. And over time, it's turned Clinton Road into a magnet for stories. Not all of Clinton Road's reputation comes from the paranormal. Parts of it are genuinely dangerous. Sharp turns, narrow lanes, blind curves. There's even a section locals call Dead Man's Curve, where multiple fatal accidents have occurred over the years. No ghosts needed, just darkness, speed, and one wrong move. And that's important, because real danger gives these stories weight. Then there's the legend everyone knows. The Ghost Boy. One of the bridges is said to be haunted by a child who drowned there decades ago. No confirmed record that matches that story exactly, but that hasn't stopped it from spreading. The ritual. Stop your car, walk to the bridge, throw a coin into the water, and wait. People claim the coin is thrown back. Others say you'll see ripples when there's no wind. And some say they've seen him. One record of events is as follows. I didn't believe it. I went with friends. We threw the coin. Nothing happened. We started laughing. Then something hit the railing behind us, loud, like metal. We all turned and there was nothing there. No one. No way for anything to hit it like that. Whether it's a prank, physics, or something else entirely, it's one of the most persistent legends tied to this road. Not far from Clinton Road once stood Warner Brothers Jungle Habitat, a drive-through safari park that opened in the 1970s. It didn't last long. By 1976, it was closed. Locals believe animals were released or escaped into the surrounding forest, which might explain certain sightings. Because over the years, people have reported large wolf-like animals with glowing eyes, unidentified primates moving through trees, strange hybrid-looking creatures. A townsperson reported, "I saw something cross the road, too big to be a dog. It stopped and looked at me, and its eyes reflected like wrong. Not like a deer, not like anything I've seen before." Could it be just wildlife? Possibly. But Clinton Road has a way of making normal things feel not normal. Hidden deeper in the woods are the remains of Cross Castle, built in the early 1900s, later destroyed by fire. Now just ruins. But for decades, people have claimed it's been used for ritual activity. Visitors have reported symbols carved into stone, circles of burned ground, objects left behind such as candles, bones, and markings. And here is another first-hand account. "We found a clearing with stones arranged in a circle, melted candles everywhere, and something hanging from a tree. We didn't stay long." Some dismiss it as teenagers. Others aren't so sure, because the reports span decades, and they're oddly consistent. This is where the story turns undeniably real. In the early 1980s, a body was found along Clinton Road. Wrapped, discarded. The case led to Richard Kuklinski, a contract killer tied to organized crime. He later confessed to multiple murders. Clinton Road wasn't just a place for stories. It was a place people used. It's secluded, quiet, and at night, almost invisible. And once that becomes part of a place's history, everything else starts to feel more believable. Because now you know, at least some of the darkness there is very real. Then there are stories that are harder to talk about. Rumors of Ku Klux Klan activity in the surrounding woods, secret gatherings, bonfires seen at night, groups meeting far from the road. There's limited hard documentation, but the geography makes it plausible. Remote land, low visibility, minimal oversight. And that's what makes Clinton Road different from other haunted places. Because even if the ghosts aren't real, the possibility of encountering something very real, people who don't want to be found, is. So what is Clinton Road really? A haunted highway? A dumping ground? A meeting place for something darker? Or just a road that's been turned into a legend by decades of stories? Maybe it's all of it. You have documented murder, real isolation, decades of consistent eyewitness stories, and just enough mystery to let your mind fill in the rest. And that's what makes it dangerous. Not just physically, but psychologically. Because once you're on that road, in the dark, miles away from anything, you start to wonder, if something did step out of the woods, would anyone ever know? So if you've ever driven down Clinton Road, I want to hear it. Because stories like this, they don't stay in one place. They travel. And sometimes they follow you home.